The panic on Wall Street. There's a lot of fear out there, folks. Yes, silver, gold, platinum, everything's taking a beating today. We're going to get into that story, folks. We're going to let you know what happened at the coin shop first thing this morning. I came back home to get this video done. Coin shop's kind of quiet right now after the little bit of panic this morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Let's get into it. Yes, we see gold. We see silver, we see platinum, we see Bitcoin, we see everything down across the board. Alright? I get it. We all understand what's going on. Trump's tariffs had a lot of effects with this. It's one day, folks. Let's see if this continues. It's not the time to panic sell. This morning, had a little bit line at the door. People had their little boxes trying to sell it. Couldn't, educate everybody. There's some sales going on today. Why do people sell when it's down? Everything's down. Everything is down. Where are you going to put the money, folks? You're not going to take the loss today if you don't sell. You're not taking any loss. It's just in your safe sitting there. We got to have strong hands right now. Is this your buying opportunity for the dip? I don't know. Is it going to go down more? I don't know. We have to prepare for everything. I'm still going to buy if I see a good deal out there, folks. Cost average. I keep saying that. Yes, these days are terrible. They suck, to be honest with you. But we're going to have days like this. This is one of the worst days this year. But if you look at the whole market, everything's just down. This is a one-day panic. If it's going to come back tomorrow, who knows? Who really knows right now? But I'm not giving up my precious metals in fear, because it's going down a little bit. Remember, the price you see is paper. It's not physical. Yes, the physical has a lot to do with the paper price. But remember, it's paper. They're trading paper. They're not trading physical. I think this is, I really think, not financial advice, this may be your back up the truck moment. If you're able to do it. Gold's down, silver's gold. The whole thing is down. And there's a lot of fear out there right now. People are backing off. If we sold a gold maple right now at the shop, we're going to take a loss. We're going to sell it, though. That is why I said last week, the week before, I don't want to overbuy for the shop. Just in case. Well, here's your just in case moment. This is why we cost average hour stacks. Exactly what I am saying today. You bought yesterday, you paid a little bit too much yesterday then. You buy today, you're going to get a little bit of a price break. I hope people understand about cost averaging now, more. This is why we don't go all at once. This is why if you have come into some money, or you have some money, let's say you had $1,000. You got $300 yesterday. Might be a good idea to pick up $300, $400, $500 today in silver. You just cost average your stack out. We just don't know when these black swans are coming to land. This is a big black swan day, I do believe. Talked to a female customer this morning on the phone. I was up early this morning, folks. I was watching the market drop overnight. And I'm like, here we go. We're going to have a bad day. And sure enough, I wanted to wait till after the market opens up to see what it really opens up at. And yes, I don't want to say crashing, but it's going down at a pretty good clip. It's open worse than the pre-numbers since last night. She wanted to sell. And I said to her, I says, okay, you want to sell. What are you going to take what are you going to do with the money? I said. She says, well, it's going down. I says, I understand it's going down. I says, but I says, what are you going to do with the money? I says, how long you been stacking for? She's only about 2 or 3 years. I says, These are the perfect people I like to try to educate. I said, you've been cost averaging your stack like we told you, right? She said, yes. I said, again, you going to go buy stocks with it? You going to go put it in CD? I says, where are you going to go with it? I says, are you going to take much of it? She says, well, I'm not going to take too much of a loss right now. I said, then why would you want to sell? I says, we don't know how far this is going to go. It could go right back up tomorrow. It could go down tomorrow. It could go down the next couple of days. I'm not coming on and tell you guys to go buy now. Go. My main message on this channel is cost averaging. Don't worry about day-to-day action. This is a bad day. I get it. You know, I got a gut wrench in my stomach too. I'll be honest with you. You know, it's so hard to try to get people to learn about the cost averaging. It's not a trick. It's just the way we supposed, how I stack. A lot of stackers stack, folks. We're going to have days like this. We were just happy yesterday, the day before, when silver was going up. Do you remember the big silver squeeze? I warned. Don't buy into it. If that was going to be your day to buy it. This is why I don't like these silver squeeze movements. They never work out, folks. Now, people can blame Trump or just whatever with the Trump tariffs. That's why the market's crashing. That's why silver and gold's crashing. Yada, yada, yada. You know, I'm not going to get political on this channel. I'll let you guys make your own assumption what's really going on out there. I'm a strong believer in the precious metals. Silver, gold. You want to throw platinum in there? I'm not a platinum fan. Silver and gold all day long. Look, just yesterday, gold hit $3,200 an ounce in the futures market. It's down. It's down $78. Silver is down a couple bucks. About $2.50. It's okay, folks. You don't need it right now anyways, right? So, again, why are we panicking? If you're looking to purchase silver, gold, or platinum, check out channel sponsor Pinbacks.com. They still have the dime roll special going on. 5 rolls or more, folks. On the dip, they're a little over, as recording in this video, they're a little over $120 a roll if you buy 5 rolls or more. That's a terrific price, folks. We can bounce right back tomorrow. We can bounce right back next week. Yes, we can take more of a dip. I just bought some dimes last week off of eBay for $124 a roll. We got the dip. Pinbacks are selling them cheaper right now because, yeah, it's a dip right now. That's what I mean about cost averaging. Looking forward, you know, who knows? I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I don't have a crystal ball, folks. I don't. But I truly believe at the end of all this, maybe next week, maybe next month, who knows? We're going to rebound with silver and gold. You got to think, all these people sold their stocks. Where are they going to put their money? Where are they going to put it? It's going to go somewhere. It can't stay in cash for, it's not going to stay in cash for long. I think the money is starting to pile into silver and gold. It may not seem like it today. Yesterday, the day before that, all year long, folks. Since the beginning of the year, the money's been coming in. It's just going in from one pot to the next. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for sponsoring the channel. Thank you to you, folks, because that would not be possible without you. I'm keeping an eye on things, folks. The shop's kind of quiet right now. People are just watching to see what's going on. We have a couple buyers in there this morning. We had people try to sell today. A couple people did sell. There's a lot, like I said, there's fear on both sides. And I think if you don't need the money, in my opinion, not financial advice, don't sell. This could be your last buying opportunity too. Who knows? Again, I don't have a crystal ball. But, you know, I warned back last summer, watch out for mid-March. Well, folks, I was about 2 weeks off of this so-called market crash. They want to call it now. You know, started to do a little bit wobbling in mid-March. You know, of course, we didn't know about President Trump going to put all these tariffs on. Is this really the effect from it? Again, I'm going to let you guys make your decision on that. I'm not going to get political on this channel. I try not to. Keep stacking, folks. Don't worry about the price as much. I'm still doing it. Yes, it's a hard day for me too, because it's trying to educate everybody out there, and everybody's situation is different. Everybody's financial situation is different. I get it. I get the panic out there. I get it. But there's really no need for it right now, because we know for the long run, silver and gold are going to be just fine. Silver and gold are going to be just fine. Don't give it up, folks. If you don't need to give it up, have the strong hands. Have the strong heart. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum on this crazy day, or any day, my email is always in the description of every single video. I'm happy to help. Pinbacks is there ready to help you folks. We're all on your sides. We're going to have to take this time and think about if we want to stack more, hold for a while, see what happens. Make your own, go with your own gut. If you believe silver is going to go up, get a little bit more. If you believe gold is going to go up, get a little bit more if you can afford to. If you think it's going to go down a little bit more, wait a little longer then. That's all. I'm not trying to change your aspect of thinking. All I'm trying to do is look outside the box. Like, you know, we can't predict one day to the next. Did I see this major crash coming? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I didn't. And that's the honest God truth. No, I didn't. I mean, I went to, you know, after we closed down the shop, we saw the Trump tariffs were going into effect immediately. Started watching the markets and I'm like, here we go. I almost did a third video last night, folks, but I didn't want to cause. I want to see what the overnight was going to do, what the other markets are going to do overseas, you know. And there's nothing most of us could have done anyways, because most of the coin shops are closed no matter what. Yeah, you could have bought online and stuff like that too, or, you know, but we have to keep an eye on the markets. And, you know, I have to do that every single day. But for the average person, we don't have to keep an eye on the markets every single day. Yes, this is a bad day. You can't sugarcoat it. Down 7% for silver. Down over 2% for gold. Bitcoin's down over 4%. A lot of these tech stocks are down 10, 15%, folks. It's a bad day for the market. We will see how this plays out. We will keep an eye on it for you. I'll let you updated what's going on at the shop. We will talk about it this afternoon. For now, Coin Shop Chris is out. I hope you folks try to have a good day out there. Not panic too much. See a deal out there with silver or gold, pick it up for yourselves. I think we're all going to win at the end, folks. Thank you for watching. Now I am out.